Hey guys, Cynthia's Crossings here. This could get a little uncomfortable, awkward, or ugly, but let's be honest here. We need to talk about kids and death. I was one of those kids. You may or may not know, but my mother got sick when I was 4 years old and with breast cancer, metastatic breast cancer, and died when I was 11. My father got sick when I was 10 and died a couple months later with liver cancer. So, yeah, there's a huge impact on kids depending on how old they are and developmentally where they're at when their parents are sick and dying. And things that are said have a huge impact on kids, a lifelong impact. And people don't know how to handle this. Most people haven't gone through this before. And so I just want to say, number one, children know what's going on. They have instincts. They know something's up. And if you try to pretend that mommy just has a cold or mommy's tired or anything other than the real truth that mommy is sick and she's dying and her body is going to leave this earth, but her love will never ever leave, then they just know something's up. So number one, be honest, be age appropriate. Many children can only think in concrete terms, not abstract terms. So try to talk to them age appropriately, but do not lie, do not sugarcoat, do not use words that aren't, use the word death and dying. Don't say, oh, when they go float away, or don't make it seem like some magical thing. Also, just say their body is changing form. It's going from physical form to spiritual form, but it's not ever ending. It's always going to be that person, and they're always going to be in their heart. Huge, huge thing. Children feel like it is their fault, no matter what. So make sure you don't capitalize on that and make it worse. People that raised me were doing the best they could do at the time, but I was told by my guardian that it was my fault that my mom was sick, and it was my fault that she died because I was a difficult child and I talked too much. You would think that that would make me a mute forever. But unfortunately, it had the opposite effect. I just talk and talk and talk. But that devastated me. It destroyed my core beliefs about myself, my self-esteem. I felt like the rest of my life I was unworthy and I had to prove myself in every way. I went into nursing to prove I was a good person. I do have compassion and love and care for everyone I meet, and I feel other people's feelings and emotions deeply, but a lot of pain could have been spared if I hadn't been told those things. Because as a child, no matter who is in charge of you, whether they're a good person, a bad person, doing a good job or not, at least when I was a child, I respect authority and I believed authority, and I had no one counteracting those things that were said to me. So I carried that my whole life. I'm 50 years old. So I just want you to make sure to use the words that you say very wisely with children. Okay? That's just my tip for today. Be honest, be truthful, and don't crush or destroy spirits.